Well, it looks like we're drawing to the close of this here answer series. There's only one of these shitty, painful videos left. 9 questions Native Americans have for white people. It's not the dumbest of these terrible BuzzFeed videos, but it's probably the most racist. Let's take a look.
Why do you guys like headdresses so much?
That's not a fashion accessory, it's a ceremonial item.
You do realize Coachella is not considered a vision quest.
That headdress goes really well with your privilege.
That headdress goes really well with your privilege, Shaw. That's like a sacred garment of my ancestors. So like, you as a white person cannot like wear that? Oh my God. Jeez, could you be more fucking annoying? Yeah, you seem super oppressed. So headdresses, why do us white people just fucking love them so much? I mean, I can't leave my house without seeing a bunch of white people wearing traditional Indian headdresses. Oh wait, yeah I can, because no one fucking does that. I can't even remember the last time I saw a white person wearing a fucking headdress. But when a white person does wear a headdress, on that rare occasion, it's because they're dressing up in a fucking costume and they think it's a cool accessory. And guess what? It's none of your fucking business what someone else is wearing. Your people came up with headdresses? Oh, I guess no one else is allowed to put a bunch of feathers and a fucking band around their head, huh? I've heard Indians say, well, these headdresses have spiritual significance to us. Oh, really? They do? Well, guess what? I don't fucking believe in spirits, and your traditions and your culture are of no concern to me whatsoever. So if I think a headdress looks cool and I want to wear it for a fucking costume, I will. Its supposedly sacred tradition is just a bunch of hocus pocus gibberish to me.
Why do you always ask me how native I am?
Why should I have to prove myself to you?
It's so weird to have someone immediately want to quantify my identity.
That's just as personal as asking me my birthday, my weight, or my bra size.
Why is asking someone their birthday a personal question? I mean, your weight, I get, you're a woman, you don't want anyone to know your fucking weight. Your bra size, I mean, I don't need to know your exact bra size. I can see you got big tits. I don't need the exact fucking measurements. Anyway, why do white people always ask how native you are? That's the question. I didn't know asking someone about their heritage was such a big no-no. I've asked every person I know that question at some point. I mean, I've got French, I got Scottish, I got Czech. I don't consider that some sort of deeply personal information. I don't see why anyone would, but you're in a BuzzFeed video, so of course you're an expert at being offended by fucking everything.
Why do you tell me I don't look like a Native American?
The fuck does a Native American look like?
Should I put some war paint on? Should I make my hair longer? Oh, sorry, I didn't know that white people were the authority on what Native Americans look like.
Well, now you do. And for the record, Native Americans look like this. Actually, I guess that's just a white girl in a headdress. But wait, how do I know that? This white girl could actually be Indian as fuck. After all, as a white person, I'm clearly not qualified to say who is and isn't Native American. I bet this bitch is Indian as fuck. Her name is Kwamshume, which is, I don't know, Navajo for she whose tits are fabulous. Those Indians, man, always objectifying women. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk, motherfucking tisk.
Why do you think we get everything for free?
I don't get casino money, I do pay taxes, and I have student loans up to here.
And while we're at it, natives are one of the poorest demographics in the country.
If somebody wants to pay for my student loans at any time, please send me a check.
Yeah, no thanks. So I've never heard of this stereotype at all, ever, until now. But I already assume it's true. If you walk into a Baskin-Robbins and order a milkshake, they'll just be like, yeah, that's $5. And you say, well, I'm Native American. And they'll be like, oh, shit, well, we stole your land, so I guess we can give you that shake for free.
What's up with the Washington R words?
Just change the name.
Yeah, you don't find it offensive because it has nothing to do with you.
Look, I get that the R word is a tradition to the football team, but we also have a tradition of not being racist.
The R word? You mean Redskins? You guys definitely are a bunch of R words. And I don't mean Redskins, I mean fucking retards. You guys are fucking retarded. I'm gonna quote Christopher Hitchens here. If someone tells me I've hurt their feelings, I'm still waiting to hear what their point is.
Why do you think that real Indians all live on reservations?
I do pay for reserved parking in my rent.
It's actually less than 50% of natives that live on reservations.
No one over the age of 10 thinks all Indians live on reservations. That's fucking stupid. And by the way, that reserved parking joke was weak. You could have made a much better joke about dinner reservations. Because it's the same fucking word, you know? I got some, you know, they say we all live on reservations. Well, closest thing I got is dinner reservations at Spargo. You know? I mean, that's not a great joke, but it's better than you're like, reserved parking? Yeah.
So what's it like seeing yourself accurately portrayed in the media?
In every single movie and TV show and news outlet.
What's that like? I would love to know.
And on top of it, we've got a lot of white people who are playing native characters.
Rooney Mara, I'm talking to you.
Okay, so you think that if you're white, you just look at the white characters on TV and say, yup, there I am up there. It's like looking into a fucking mirror. Are you serious? And why does a character have to share your fucking race to be relatable to you? Shouldn't we be looking past that to the actual character traits? I mean, I could relate to the character of Daria from her eponymous MTV show, even though she's a girl. I didn't say, oh, she has a pussy, so we obviously have nothing in common. I don't even understand her fucking mind. I can relate to black characters like Lando Calrissian, even though he's a fuck of a lot cooler than my fat white ass. I can relate to characters of any race and gender if they're written in a relatable way. I'd rather have a character who represents who I am on the inside, not just my ethnicity.
Why do you guys think we all know each other?
We're not actually like that movie Avatar. We don't have a spiritual hive mind connected through the trees.
There are more than 5 million Native Americans in America.
Do all white people know each other? Wait, you guys don't, do you?
Painful, just fucking painful, and once again, what a ludicrous question. No one fucking thinks that. I'll give you $1 million if you can find me the white person who thinks all Native Americans know each other. The stipulation is that they can't be a child or diagnosably retarded or insane.
How are you enjoying our land?
It's pretty nice, right? I would love some of that land too. Anything else I can get you? Cold beverage?
You're welcome.
I mean, we used to have like prime real estate, but now we got like little real estate.
It was a lot nicer when we found it, that's for sure. We did kind of fuck up this land a bit. And you say, you're welcome, like we should be thanking you for it. First of all, it was stolen long before you were ever born. In fact, if this land wasn't stolen, none of you would exist because the timeline would be totally different. But yeah, your ancestors didn't give it to ours out of charity. Our peoples were actually in conflict with one another for a very long time. And before whites showed up in America, most of your tribes had few compunctions about killing and warring with each other. Do you think these wars were just for fun? No, they were for resources. Your people were just as greedy and violent as ours. And really, we're all one people, so this distinction you're creating of different races makes very little sense. But yeah, your guys' ancestors were just as shitty as our ancestors. Ours just had better weapons, better technology, and we came with a shitload of diseases that you had no immunity to. So you pointing out that these things happened as if white people today should feel guilty about it is absurd. It's like blaming a child born of rape for his father's actions because he benefited from them by getting to be born. It's just as dumb, just as illogical. It's just ridiculous sins of the father nonsense. And that wraps up this video and this series. Maybe I'll make more if BuzzFeed or anyone else ever makes another one of these shitty questions for white people or questions for men bullshit. I certainly have enjoyed providing answers to all these videos, and I look forward to maybe doing more of these in the future if BuzzFeed or anyone else ever gets around to making more questions for white people, questions for men, whatever. I'm the Amazing Atheist. Peace the fuck out. If you enjoy my channel, subscribe to it, subscribe to it, subscribe to it, subscribe to it, subscribe! Hey everyone, if you are a dog owner, you might want to keep paying attention to this because I am about to tell you about a service called BarkBox. It's essentially Loot Crate, but for dogs. You know, what it is every month you can you get a package. It's shipped on the 15th of every month, and you could choose it for different dog sizes, and you could try a 1-month plan to see how it is. You can try a 6-month plan. You can try a 12-month plan. And every month they have
paw pick fun toys, healthy treats, innovative gadgets that will drive your dog insane with happiness. So if you like seeing your dog happy, or you have more than one dog, whatever, this is a great service for them. I am already signed up for it myself. So I would recommend anyone who is a dog owner who loves their dogs to sign up for BarkBox. Check it out. It's really cool. You can use the affiliate link in the beginning of my description section. It's getbarkbox.com/TAA.